Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So we've not looked at Craft World for a while. A few things have been changing. First one, we've sort of seen this base area has been sort of expanded, and there's some you can move things around now. So not a massive change, but you can move around some of these sort of functional buildings, and now we have a few of these they're not functional, they're cosmetic items that you can move around. So these two, I don't know why I got these two, but that's what I got. Obviously there's going to be more stuff around this, and we sort of know over time you're going to be able to get rid of some of this stuff. Probably with dynamite you're going to be able to expand your base, and obviously I imagine there'll be a lot more of these cosmetic items so people can functionally stand out. So what's going on here? We've got, obviously, as ever, we have masterpieces being built. I don't think I can do anything at the moment. I'm level 36, which is pretty good, but that's because the majority of stuff is happening. There is a proper event happening, so that's always where the action is. While we're here, let's claim my bonus here on screws. So it's going to be more efficient, use less resources on the old screws. So okay, back, and let's go up. So we have currently a Ronin based connection lost. So we have a Ronin based sort of a limited edition event going on here. So we're almost finished building this relic. I tend not to get too involved in these, actually, unless you time it right at the beginning. So I've just put in a little bit in here and sort of ranked 2000, so I'm not going to get anything out of this. Partly, I've not really timed this very well, but obviously it's its own sort of separate setup here. So you're in this case, because it's Ronin based. I did actually spend a tiny amount of Ronin, I think 2 Ronin or something, can't really remember what it was, but you spend Ronin to get the magic supply. I've got tons of magic supply. I'm probably not even going to use that up during the event. And then you make these crystals, and then the crystals go here, and you're making, I don't know what these are, tape, I think. And then you're making spoons and plungers, and then usual sort of factory situation. Not got very far with many of these ones. Not even made this one, this sort of the pinnacle item. I've not made it yet because I've not timed it well. Anyway, price pool is just over 20,000 or 20,575 AXS token. So that's about 50 cents. So maybe about 10,000. So top ranked players are going to get a share of that. This is being built. This is being generated in part by people spending AXS token to buy the sort of starting material. As I say, the problem with these sort of these limited edition ones is you do need to time it right, and you do need to be able to sort of bring in a lot of resources right at the beginning. So if you time it wrong, then it's sort of hard to catch up on these things. But obviously, you can. People get much more excited about these limited edition things because you're getting free tokens compared to the just the normal sort of day by day. And I'm quite happy with the normal day today. So I'm on level 163. So that's always good, and always sort of generating more things, and slowly, sort of marginal revolutions, I suppose. You're sort of slowly leveling up these things. This is the sort of one of the interesting items here. So you can build your own factories. So this is sort of customized factories that can do the things you want to build. You may be changing. You can just destroy these and build new ones whenever you want to. You get the resources back when you destroy them. Just keep everything ticking over. So obviously it's an idle game. So some people like idle games, some people don't. Personally, I quite like idle games. They're not force you to do things. You do things at your own pace. The interesting thing about Craft World obviously is the collaborative elements to it, which is still not being fully sort of used. So there is this land here. So claim my spot. I might want to. I don't know if you can claim your spot wherever you want to. I don't know. I don't care. So claim the spot on the world level map. So there'll be stuff going on around this later as the development sort of pans out, and there'll be interesting things you can probably do. Different sort of obviously resource based, so depending on where you are, you might want to be closer to volcanoes to get sort of fire stuff. Anyway, all that's to play for. I level up my vault. So leveling up my vault means I can get more capacity, more rewards. No, but it uses those bottles, and I kept those bottles because I wanted to do this, but I haven't got any stone. So it's always the case. I've got so let's get some stone. Good example of using this. So I go to the marketplace and I want to swap the Dino coin, which I've got, for some stone. I don't really need much stone. Where is it? So I could just get 10 maybe. That cost me to 2,700, 2,800, but I've got over 100,000. So you can get 10 swaps a day, and I've got these bonus ones because I had I don't know why I've got those. I did buy one of the monthly sort of a premium. It's not a battle pass, but one of the premium passes, which gives you more swaps. And I've got some NFTs as well, so that's why I have those. Anyway, so just have to wait for this to go. While we're here, we can look at pools. So I've done a video about this. So this is sort of the blockchain underpinnings of what's going on here. So in this case, all the items in this game are ERC 720 tokens running on the Ronin blockchain. So obviously the major coin here, the Dino coin, is sort of the sort of underlying transactional sort of currency. And then there's all these other elements as well, which are the things you're making in the factories, and that's how you can swap between them, because there's a pool. In this case, there's a pool of coin and fire, and a coin and gas here, coin and water, and coin and fuel. And when you swap those, you're swapping into a liquidity pool. So I have sort of put in this case, I put in 181,000 Dino coins and 15,000 fire. So over time, as these swap, as people basically buying fire using Dino coin, or selling fire and getting Dino coin, these things change. Generally, we can see here, but one of them's going up. In every case, one's going up and one's going down. So I put in 15,000 fire, and it's gone down by 4,000. And I put in 180,000 Dino coin, and it's gone up by 43,000. So these things always sort of balance out. There's called a bonding curve, which bonds between them. So you can sort of see which is more popular. So people don't want fire so much, selling fire, but buying gas, and they don't. These are kind of quite early resources. So these are things that people are going to be selling mainly, and they're going to be buying these more complex ones. So and you sort of there's a little fee, so you earn a little bit of fee on those. So that's what's going on that. Taking a bit of time. Has it done its swap yet? It looks like it may have done its swap. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've got my stone, so we can now go and to this channel, and now we can see I can do both those, and the bottle and the stone together end up making concrete. So that will happen over the next 2 days. So obviously, the more complex the resources, the longer it takes to do. So some of these things happen very quickly. These are running at 46 minutes. This one's running 14 minutes. But as you get to more complex things, these are running over hours, and then some of these are running. Well, you've got the resources to do it, but some of these are running over many days. So there we go. Okay, good. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.